Hey beautiful people, and welcome back to 50 Cent's beautiful fragrance channel where we share and discuss fragrance together, guys. Yeah guys, nice to see you all back again here on this channel, and today we're talking about my top 10 niche winter fragrances for 2024. But before I start, guys, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe to this beautiful fragrance channel down below and like this video. Helps me out a lot and it doesn't cost you anything. So thank you a lot in advance, and let's start off with this beautiful list. I'm really hyped to show you these fragrances because I don't know about you guys, but I'm really into winter right now. It's cold outside here in Germany, but I love to wear this kind of fragrances. By the way, my scent of the day is Brioni Eau de Parfum Intense. Absolutely stunning fragrance that I will feature in a lot of videos. Actually, it's my scent of the whole week from Monday to now Thursday. So yeah, it's a banger of a fragrance. But let's start off with my top 10 niche fragrances. And yeah, let's start off with this one, guys. Let's start off with the one that always comes back to me. And I always want to wear this in the daytime. This is Leder 6 by Schwarzlose Berlin. This is an absolutely amazing leather fragrance, guys. If you are into leather, if you are into elegant leather fragrances, you have to get your north on this, guys. Because here, it's just a different take on a leather fragrance. What you get here is a beautiful, really beautiful, smooth and elegant black leather combined with some incense and some vanilla. Quite simple, but made in perfection. This fragrance is so gorgeous. Sometimes I layer this with other fragrances, especially leather fragrances, because this gives in a lot of punch and this seductive vanilla touch. But also on itself, I really like to wear this. Mostly in the daytime when it's really cold, but also in the nighttime if I don't want to be too offensive or want something just for myself, because this is a fragrance that you will be noticed for, but it's not a screamer. This is a really elegant fragrance, it's a really elegant leather fragrance. It is in the style of a Tom Ford fragrance for me, and it's made, like I said, it's made in perfection for me, the best of the brand. And I rushed through a 10 ml sample before getting this bottle for my birthday for my mother, so I'm really happy for that. I really appreciate this fragrance, and I'm really into leather right now. I don't know why. It's just something this autumn and winter time that I feel right now that I want to wear, and this is one of my favorites right now. It is just an amazing fragrance that is sexy and also really masculine in the same way, right? It's seductive, sexy, and you still have that quite masculine leather note in here with that vanilla. It's absolutely gorgeous and so versatile. I really love to wear this. This is Leder 6 by Schwarzlose Berlin. And next up, a fragrance that I also wore already last year in the winter time, but this is a fragrance I can't get enough of if it's really cold. This is Nero Oudh by Tiziana, Terenzi. For me, one of the best fragrances of the whole brand. And this is absolutely fantastic, right? This is so dark, so mysterious and sexy and masculine. I really enjoy to wear this, guys. It's such a pleasure to wear this fragrance. I wore this last Saturday, the whole day, daytime, nighttime, when I went to an event, to a museum where there was a party, and also when I took a walk with my girlfriend in the daytime, I wore this already. And it's so gorgeous. It's so strong, so oudhy, but like woody. It's not animalic at all. It's just full of smoke and full of wood, guys. And this fragrance makes you feel so strong, makes you feel so sophisticated in a way, but also quite sexy. I think this is such a gorgeous smell. It is a fragrance that you really have to like. You have to like strong, woody, oudhy, yeah, like Indian oudhy fragrances, right? It's not for the faint of heart, but it's an absolutely stunning fragrance that I was already loving like from January on. I think I got it in January. I absolutely love this, and now it's back. It's cold again, so I can wear this, and guys, I really enjoy this one. And if you want a dark, woody fragrance for nighttime, I think this is mostly nighttime event fragrance, or also night outs. I think this is such a nice masculine fragrance that you can put on in the nighttime, in the wintertime, and you will smell good for like 8-9 hours straight. This is absolutely amazing, guys. Nero Oudh by Tiziana, Terenzi. The only cheapie in this list, guys, there are also niche fragrances that are cheap, guys, and this one blows my mind every time I wear this, and I want just to make this a little bit more hyped online. This is Le Couvent Porto Bello, and I think this is the brand of Jean-Claude Elena, and guys, this fragrance costs around, I don't know, I think I got this 30 ml for 30 euros. And when I spray this, guys, it is amazing. This fragrance is amazing. It is so incensey, so rich in quality, and then you have that gorgeous rindy orange on top. It is such a pleasant fragrance. It is such an outstanding, unique fragrance. This smells like nothing else. The only thing I can compare this to is a bit of Jazz Club from Maison Margiela, but Maison Margiela is way more vanillic, way more sweet. This is really dense. This is I don't always want to say masculine, because I could also see a strong woman pulling this off, but it has so much denseness. It has it's such a powerful fragrance without losing its sensual side. This has also quite a sensual side to it. It is just a fragrance that you can put on. I love to put on this fragrance when it's like super cold. Like here in Cologne, you have to imagine it's not that cold all the time. It's never so freezing that it's going to snow, but there are these days, right? There are these days in December, there are these days now. Already yesterday it was so cold that I put this one on, that I really want such a wintry, gorgeous goodness of a fragrance, and then I put this one on because it cuts through the cold perfectly. It is just amazing to wear. I love to wear it. It's I just want to keep the hype train rolling, guys, with this fragrance, because I think a lot of, especially men should at least try this once. It is such a gorgeous fragrance that you can get like for 10 euros for 10 ml, and you can get 30 ml, which is more than enough for like 30 euros. It's such an amazing fragrance, guys. Le Couvent Porto Bello. Continuing with my favorite rose oud fragrance for the colder months. It is Santal Royal by the Beautiful House of Guerlain. This absolutely amazing looking bottle. I love it. I love the juice. I love everything about this fragrance. I already wanted to get this fragrance 2 years ago, and it was on my wish list for so long because it was, I imagine it being way more expensive than nowadays. I got this on a deal, like, I mean, for 95 euros, I think, for 125 ml, and this for such a strong fragrance. Really beautiful fragrance. And just imagine, guys, when I'm talking about rose oud, it's not your typical rose oud grandma fragrance. This is such an amazing blend. It has like a peachy note in there, so you have some, it has just like this juiciness. It is a juicy rose. It is a juicy rose with a really animalic dark oud that just makes such a nice duality with that rose, because it smells so delicious. The rose almost smells gourmand in here. Combined with that oud, it's just such a nice duality between this dark side and this really bright side. And then the sandalwood kicks in after like 1 hour, and then it gets smooth, soothing. It's such a sensual and sexy fragrance, guys. This is such a sexy, pleasant fragrance, and it smells like money. This fragrance just smells like class, smells like money, smells like someone who has his shit together, so not me. But it is just something that is absolutely amazing and makes me feel so great to wear this. Like I said, I'm not the biggest rose oud fan, to be honest with you, when it comes to like Oud Certain Mood, or yeah, there are so many oud fragrances, rose oud fragrances. Also with Toy Boy, I always have to struggle because rose can be just too much for me, to be honest, because my grandma used to wear it a lot. That's why I call it grandma fragrances, even if they are good quality. But this one is just different, guys. This is modern, this is sexy, this is masculine. This makes you smell absolutely amazing. You can wear this in the daytime, nighttime, doesn't matter. I would especially wear this to special occasions or like dates, because it just has this vibe to it. It's just something for a strong man to wear, because it also has such a sensual side. This is amazing, guys. Santal Royal by Guerlain. Continuing with amazing fragrances, guys, and this is just something that I couldn't stop wearing last winter, and it's the same this year. When it gets cold, this is one of my go-to fragrances. This is Gris Charnel Extrait. Yeah, and this got a lot of hype, but for good reason. And especially the whole DNA. I mean, also Gris Charnel is such a pleasant and gorgeous smelling fragrance. Of course, I'm a fig lover, guys, so I was in love really early with this fragrance. But it's more than that. This is not your typical, I tested so many fig fragrances, guys. The fig is still one of the main players, but it's so perfectly blended here with this woody side, with that iris, with that patchouli, with that vanilla in here. The vanilla is also quite dense here. It just smells like the most beautiful tea combined with some dried fig, and it is such an amazing scent. Also, this smells like wealth. I mean, I don't want to say that all the time, but there are these fragrances, and Santal Royal is one of them, and this one also, that just smells so wealthy. It's just such a pleasant and classy smell. And I always imagine me, I mean, I wear this on a daily basis, right? So, but also to the studio, but I always imagine me wearing this to a coffee date in the winter time, wearing like a scarf and having like a really nice cup of coffee with a beautiful girl, or my girlfriend, of course. And yeah, it is just something absolutely amazing about this fragrance. And just think about the vibe that Dior Homme Intense or Intense gives you, right? That is so close to this fragrance. Of course, they're not the same, they just have the same vibe for me. It is that sensual, sexy, masculine smell, right? And this is amazing, guys. Try this fragrance out. It is dense. It is not the best projector, to be honest with you. It has monstrous longevity, but because of the Extrait factor here, it is not like projecting from your skin like for 10 hours. It's more like 2 hours, and then it gets softer, but still is there for the eternity, guys. You have to rub this from your... I always have to, when I want to wear something else on the next day and I spray myself on the neck, I have to rub it from my skin when I'm showering in the morning. This is Gris Charnel Extrait. And maybe you know it, guys, there is not such a list without this fragrance on the list, because it is like terre d'Hermès for me these days, to be honest. This is Naxos from Xerjoff, just the fragrance of the year for me personally. I mean, I'm late to the party, I'm sorry, but this is so great, guys. This is such an amazing blend for every day that you can also rock to special occasions, to dates. It's just like, this would be the all-rounder. If I just had one niche fragrance to buy, this would be it, I think, because yeah, maybe not in the summertime, but also there in the summer nights it's really nice. But and also on days where it's not too warm. But in the highest heat it's not great. But other than that, it's just absolutely amazing, guys. This fragrance on a man is special. It's sexy. It's sensual. It is also so versatile, guys. I wear this to the studio. It has that kind of professional vibe to it without losing that sexy sweetness, right? You have that gorgeous citrus lavender combo. It also has this menthol vibe to it for me. And then you have that gorgeous honey tobacco combo. It is just to die for, to be honest with you. Some would find this a little bit boring, but for me, it is just made in perfection. This is just, everything is in place in this fragrance, guys. There's nothing to change about this fragrance. And when someone disagrees with this, guys, I don't know who this man or this woman is, right? Because this fragrance, you can hate it, you can love it, but it is just the perfect honey tobacco fragrance with that citrus, with that versatility. And yeah, no more words needed. I think this is absolutely amazing. It's a long-lasting, fresh, sweet, fresh fragrance. This is Naxos by Xerjoff. And oh man, I waited so long to wear this more, and now it's time, because this is I guarantee you guys, this is the best boozy fragrance that you will try this winter. This is Nasomato Baraonda, this absolutely gorgeous looking bottle, and I'm just addictive to Nasomatos these days. I mean, I just have this in Pardon right now, and I'm trying, guys, I'm really trying to keep my my collection like as small as it can be, because I want to really experience the fragrances, but I could really get every of their fragrances. They're so amazing. There are at least like 3-4 that I absolutely love, but this one, guys, it is just outstanding. The way this smells, like this absolutely amazing sexy whiskey with that oaky side. It has like this oaky side, it has the deep woody side, it has a quite vanillic touch that is blended so good that you can't really detect it. It has like the sweetness in there, but it's more like whiskey and oaky heavy. And for me, this is just something to enjoy to night outs. This is such a pleasant, masculine, unique fragrance that you will be noticed for, guys. This is radiating from your skin. This is filling a room in such a gorgeous way, because this is dense but not too much. This also has this playful, fresh vibe to it. I don't know how they managed to do that, but it has that vibe that it's never too much for other people to smell. And for me, it is just the fragrance. For me, this smells like the casino fragrance. I always imagine me wearing this, playing poker or playing blackjack or something like this, and it's just amazing. I can absolutely highly recommend you trying this fragrance, guys. It's also so likable, to be honest with you. The other Nasomatos are more like, I don't want to say special, weird sometimes, a bit more weird and funky. This is not funky at all, guys. This is a fragrance you can put on a first date, and if it's the right woman, she will like this one. So this is an absolutely amazing fragrance that you have to try if you like boozy fragrances. This is Nasomato Baraonda. Speaking about sexy fragrances, guys, this one will be, I think, my most worn fragrance this winter time. We're talking about African Leather by Memo Paris. Yeah, it is just amazing. I had this sample for like 1 year now. I had this 10 ml sample, right? And I tried it out. I liked it, but I never loved it. But then, I don't know, I think it started in the summertime this year, where we played poker. Yeah, right. There was like one night out where I organized like a little poker game with some friends, and I just put it on because I wanted something different. And everyone was asking me, what are you wearing? It smells so good, right? And also me, I just enjoyed the smell so much. And then I wore it quite more on the night outs. And then I think there was a birthday party 2 or 3 weeks ago from a friend, and then I just felt so sexy wearing this fragrance, right? So I had to get this bottle, and it's amazing. I love this fruity aspect of this fragrance. It is like, it smells like a westernized, romanticized version of A View of Africa. That's, I think, really the best way to describe this fragrance. But it's more than that. It's just like such a sexy smell, right? It is spicy. It's super spicy in the best way possible. It's blended to perfection. It is spicy in the way that you get cardamom and cumin in here. That cumin note is quite prominent at the first, I think, 1-2 hours. And then you have that fruitiness. It has like this fruity sexiness in there in the opening, and then this ambery sweetness in the dry down. And sorry, this has like duality also in here, because in the first couple of maybe 2, maybe also 3 hours, this is just super fresh, fruity, masculine, spicy, right? And then it dries down in this ambery base without losing that freshness, but this freshness is then so dry. It's like a spicy, dry freshness with that ambery touch, and it's just absolutely amazing and sexy to wear. This is just one of the best wearing experiences I have this year, to be honest with you. I love this fragrance. Some would say maybe this is a little bit too designerish. For me it isn't. It is just the perfect, it's borderline perfect in the way that it is still something that you can wear around people that don't really care about fragrances so much, or that are a little bit triggered by too heavy fragrances. And also a woman or a man that likes fragrances will appreciate this fragrance. So this is just perfect, I think. Amazing blend, you have to try it. African Leather by Memo Paris. And last but not least, the fragrance that is just the ultimate winter fragrance for me. Mostly because I always imagined Christmas with this fragrance last year and I will wear it this year, but I already wore this fragrance this autumn time. This is Grand Soir by Maison Francis Coquejean. It is just the epitome of a perfectly blended amber fragrance. It is just perfect. Yeah, it is just perfect. Sometimes I think the longer I have this one in my collection, I mean I have it for 1 year now, it is more lavender heavy in the opening. I don't know why, but I don't know, maybe you get it too. Tell me down in the comments if you have the same idea when wearing this fragrance. But it has that small Dior Sauvage Elixir vibe in the opening now, but just so small. And then that absolutely amazing vanilla amber base, guys, that is just to die for. I think I already told the story that there was one day where I just wanted to feel good in the evening when I went to the gym, and then I showered, and then I just put one spray of this on my arm, and I couldn't stop sniffing my arm or like getting whiffs of this absolutely amazing dry on. It is just such a sexy, sophisticated, classy smell that you can rock like really everywhere, right? It is something that I wouldn't really consider like wearing daily because it's just too good and expensive for that, for me personally. But it is something that I keep for special events like birthdays, that I keep for like Christmas with the family, that I keep for like special dates with my girlfriend. A lot of occasions, but that's special occasions. It's a Grand Soir fragrance, guys. It is a big evening, so it is just to die for. I think a lot of people still sleep on this fragrance. Maybe also as a man that think it's too unisex or something. It isn't. It is just amazing on men, guys. Trust me. This is one of the most classy fragrances you can wear. This is one of the best buys you can do, or like the best fragrances you can purchase, because it is just quality for money for me personally. Even if it's expensive, it is absolutely worth it. This is Grand Soir by Maison Francis Coquejean. And this is for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed my list of the niche fragrances that I'm looking forward the most to wear this winter time 2024. It's already almost 2025, guys. I can't really imagine that, but let me know what are yours in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Looking forward to see you again, guys. Bye bye, enjoy your day.